Okay, this is John Eddington. I'm here with Danielle Baugh, and we are getting ready to have the start of the Albertville Guntersville boys varsity soccer match. Danielle, it's good to have you here.
I'm proud to be here. I'm glad to come back to my hometown and watch some soccer.
Yeah, Danielle is a sophomore at University of North Alabama and is in public communications, and she's going to be doing our color today. And the match is underway. We have Albertville is on your right in the white. And I'm sorry, on your left in your white, and Guntersville in the maroon. We're going from your right to the left. So we're underway. This is always an intense rivalry, isn't it, Danielle?
Yes, it is. At Guntersville, like I said, the girls' game, they started up their program earlier than us, and Albertville and Guntersville is always a big matchup in general in every sport. But Albertville has now come up to par to where Guntersville had the experience before.
Yep. That was John Barrow moving down the right side with the ball. Tried to cross across the net, but put it high over the net. The Guntersville boys teams had a good year. They're 12-2 this year. Albertville's been hanging around the 500 mark. Guntersville is a 4A school. Albertville's a 5A school. This should be a good matchup. Jay Martin, the goalkeeper for Albertville, takes the kick. Finds Brett Soha. Gets in Jose Corrales. Sends it over to Casey Cole. Casey's surrounded, tries to back it out, trying to find some open space. Kyle McClure gets it and kind of whiffs on it a little bit. People to watch for in this game, we'll see Cy Edwards, who is number 1. Let's see if Cy's even out there. I don't see Cy. One of the top scorers for Guntersville. Number 13 is Jason Ebert, has the ball back. It's taken away. Albertville has the ball. Marco Barrera tries to find Eddie Garza. Just a step behind. Jose Corrales has the ball. Again, looking for some open space. Number 21, Craig Handrich, defending on the play. Back to Casey. Casey's playing in the center midfield role today, which is a little different for him. Josh Talbert tries to send a through ball through, and blocked by Guntersville, and it's cleared out of bounds by number 20, who is Cody Duncan. Both these teams have played before, and they've pretty well split their games over the course of time. So this should be a good matchup. Jose Jimenez gets it back to Alonzo Francisco, and here comes Cy Edwards, number 1. Not quite sure why Cy didn't start, but we have Cy in, but nobody left. There we go. Number 9's out of the game. Wait for the whistle for the throw in. John Barrow's going to take the throw. John's dad is the coach for the Guntersville team. Try to head out of play. Up to Marco Barrera. And it's over to Jose Corrales. Jose sends in the wing, trying to find Casey Cole. Casey gets to the ball. Lots of traffic there. It should be an Albertville throw, and it is. Casey sends it long to Eddie Garza. Eddie's trying to find some space, and it's touched out of play by Guntersville. Eddie's going to take the throw. Eddie Garza has the ball. He's going to try to cross it, but it's blocked by Guntersville. Frank Francisco is going to take the throw. Alonzo's little brother. And it's headed out of play. John Barrow's got the ball, flicks it forward. And it's cleared along by Kyle McClure. Number 13, Jason Ebert has the ball. Josh Talbert's challenging him. They find Mr. Edwards. Jason makes a nice run through. Number 4 tries to cross it, and it goes out of play. 4 is John Ham. Those nice orange shoes. I tell you what, everybody seems to be going with the multicolored shoes, don't they?
Yes, we got orange and yellow and red. We got an array of colors today.
Array of colors out there. John Ham takes the corner. Oh, nice header. Off the post. It's still in play. John Ham chips it long over. Again, tries to find number 20. It's cleared out. Dangerous situation here, but looks like Albertville partially clears the ball out. Try to reset. Across the middle, Josh Talbert intercepts the pass. And it's back, intercepted back by Guntersville. McClure tries to get it out. It's going to be a direct kick for, it's a foul against Albertville against Brett Soha. So it will be a direct kick for Guntersville. John Ham's going to take the kick. Let's see what those orange shoes can do.
Usually in basketball, that's where you see the different types of shoes, and everybody wants to have the most in-style shoes, but soccer, stepping up.
Stepping up. Intercepted by Jose Corrales. Nice through ball. See what Jose can do. He and number 15 fighting for the ball down there. No one in the middle for Albertville. 15 is Chase Calvert. Substitution for Albertville coming in. He'll be Jesus Aragon for Jose Jimenez. Alonzo Francisco takes the throw. Again, there's no one there for Albertville. Tell you what, you have to. Guntersville has a good bit of speed, so Albertville's got to be on their toes tonight.
Albertville, they might be a little bit slower considering last night was their junior-senior prom.
Junior-senior prom was last night.
Their legs might be a little bit more tired from dancing. Yep. Their feet might be hurting a little bit.
A little bit.
Tight tuxedo shoes. The cleats aren't too much better, but
yep.
at least they got a little padded.
Jay Martin, the goalkeeper for Albertville, was on the court last night. Jesus Aragon tries to get the ball. Casey Cole. Nice move by Casey. He's got a crowd of Guntersville people there. Nice through ball to Eddie Garza. Nice clear there. Michael Bailey. Michael's played for Guntersville for a lot of years. He's a good player. He got to that ball quickly and took it out of danger. Number 15, Gustavo Chacoya comes in for Albertville for Marco Barrera. Long throw, trying to find something in the box. We have a whistle on the play. It's going to be a, not sure what the call is. They're moving it back. Must have been a foul against Albertville in the box there. David Jones, who is the trailing official, made that call. We have David Jones, Mike Bowman, and Ricky Hodges at referees today. Flip up over the top. Josh Talbert has it. Challenged by the Guntersville players. Try to send a long ball to Cy Edwards. Easily handled by Jay Martin. Jay punts it out. Finds Mr. Aragon. Cy has it. Trying to look for some space. Create something. Still has possession of the ball. Gets it back to Britt Burns. Casey has the ball again. They're trying to find some sort of open passing lane. Oh, he thought Brett Soha was going to go down the line, and then the ball's still in play. It hit the corner post, which is still in play in soccer. Nice play by Gustavo Chacoya. Brett Soha takes the kick, but doesn't quite get all of it. First save of the game. Alonzo Francisco, it should be a push in the back, should be a or an Albertville kick, and it is. Craig Handrich was the one with the foul. They find Gustavo. Gustavo's trying to flick it back to Brett. And it's back to Brett Soha. Again, he's trying to find Gustavo. Can't, ooh. That was a push from Frank Francisco in the back of Cy Edwards. It's going to be a Guntersville kick. They get into Jason Ebert. Sends it long. Frank Francisco gets up, gets a hit on it. Josh Talbert slides it out. It should be, it's going to be a Guntersville throw. Cy Edwards has it. They bring it across the field. Number 3, Keith Lay. He's going to take the throw in for Guntersville. Sends it back to Chase Calvert. Trying to find Barrow on the other side. They send it long, trying to find a through ball. Michael Bailey taps it out of bounds. Jose Corrales is going to take the throw for Albertville. Lifted his foot, so it's going to go back the other way. You never lifted your foot when you took throw-ins, did you, Danielle?
Oh, never, me.
Never. You got to have both feet on the ground at the time the ball is released. And sounds like a simple thing, and usually it is. Sometimes just lack of concentration.
Sometimes you just get excited. You're
Get
like
excited and try to get it too quick. And Keith Lay takes the throw in for Albertville. For Guntersville. Frank Francisco clears it long out of play. It's going to be a throw in for Guntersville. John Barrow's going to take the throw. Let's see what he does. They're bringing Michael Bailey up, so they must have a play set up for this. And they do. They're trying to find Michael's head, but not quite on. Gustavo Jagoya sends it long to Brett, who flips it back. Ooh, it's out of play. It's going to be a throw in for Guntersville. That noise you hear, we're switching headphones real quick. We're being joined right now by Lee Barrow. Lee is a graduate of Guntersville High School and is, besides being the daughter of the coach, she is also was an All-American at Guntersville and now plays for University of Mississippi. Plays for Ole Miss, and I guess, were you the first scholarship player from Guntersville?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, she was an outstanding player, and at one point, I don't know if it's still the case, you held the record for most goals in a high school career. Is that still the case?
I have no idea.
I know you had it at one point, so was certainly an outstanding player, and certainly help establish the tradition that that Guntersville enjoys now. Well, how do you enjoy Mississippi?
Oh, I love it. It's really fun.
What's the biggest difference between the high school game and the college game?
Probably the speed of play and the experience level. In college, everyone has a ton of experience.
What kind of season did Ole Miss have this year?
We actually had our best season ever. We got our first ever bid to the NCAA tournament.
Great.
That was really exciting.
Who'd you play in the tournament?
We played Florida State.
This could be a throw in here for Albertville. Jose Corrales takes it. We've got a substitution coming in. That horn you hear is our fourth referee, Rick Martin, letting our center know that we have a substitution to be made. Marco Barrera comes in for Eddie Garza. So how was your season? What did you do this year? What were you?
I did really well.
Good. Florida State, did you win? Did you lose?
We lost to Florida State. They didn't put us out of NCAA, but it was exciting to get there. This year we'll do a whole lot better.
Yeah. Now, you were redshirted your first year, is that correct? Or no?
No,
you
sir.
So you will be a junior then coming back this year?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Great. Casey Cole tries to send it back, trying to create some open space as Gunners are putting a lot of pressure on. That guy, John Barrow, tried to flick it on. Did you teach John everything he knows?
No, I guess we learned together.
Learned together, huh? Was it hard having your dad as your high school coach?
Sometimes, not really. It was definitely harder, but not too bad.
Not too bad. Throw in for Albertville. Gustavo Jagoya tried to do something. Brett Sohoff flicks it back to Frank Francisco. Frank sends it over, but Brett wasn't looking, so it was lost. Kyle McClure sends it right into John Barrow's chest. Alonzo Francisco has it. First 10 minutes of the game are pretty tough, aren't they? Trying to get a feel for what everybody's doing and, who your marks are. And
definitely, because everyone comes out ready to play, and you have to. It's kind of more hectic usually.
Yep. Are you playing forward at Ole Miss like you were here? Or what?
Actually, I'm an outside midfielder.
Outside midfielder. Okay.
Yes, sir. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh.
Trying to fight for the ball there. Cy Edwards trying to get a through ball, and here goes. Let's see if your brother can score while you're up here. Oh, Kyle McClure gets there too quick. Couldn't quite pull the trigger quick enough, could he?
Not that time. Maybe he'll get one in a minute.
Now, what's John going to do next year? Do you know?
Yeah, he hasn't decided yet. He was looking at Auburn for a while. He just hasn't decided.
Yeah. Does he go play soccer at the next level or just be a student?
For a while, I think he wanted to. I'm not sure if he still wants to or not.
Okay.
He's kind of indecisive.
Well, that's one of the differences. A lot of the ACC schools don't have men's teams, do they? They have club programs, but they really don't have men's teams.
Right.
Jay Martin's going to take the kick right here. Sends it long, trying to find somebody's head. Ball's up in the air, and it's going to be out of play. Let's see who they give the ball to. It's going to be an Albertville throw. Jesus Aragon gets it. Finds Marco Barrera. Jason Ebert clears it long. Finds Josh Talbert's head. On the other side of the field, looks like it. Can he save it? Nope, goes out of bounds. It'll be a Guntersville throw-in. Now, in college, most of your season's in the fall, isn't it?
Yes,
as opposed to high school.
We play in the spring as well, but this fall is when it's competitive.
The main season. Is it pretty much year-round training?
Yes, sir. The month of January is the most off time we get, and we just have like weights and individual practices, and we run a lot as a team. But it's still very time-consuming.
How many hours a day do you think you spend on soccer?
Probably about 3 to 3.5.
Every day, pretty much?
Well, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
And then one of the days of the weekend, whichever day we play on.
John Barrow, that was kind of a wasted opportunity there. I don't know what he was trying. I think he was trying to hit somebody on the wing, but it just kind of went out of bounds. Are you able to carry a full academic load with all the soccer stuff?
Yes, sir. I'm taking 16 hours right now.
Well, good.
I think I have 19 in the fall. It's going to be tough.
Now, do you stay all summer down at Ole Miss, or do you?
I did last summer. This summer, I'm going on a project with Campus Crusades. It's a Christian group that meets on
Nice
campus.
move by number 20, Cody Duncan. Cody takes a shot, but it's off to the side. What words of encouragement can you get to some of our younger soccer players maybe watching today so that they can get to your level?
I guess just get involved, play year round, stay focused. I
You
guess.
can't beat just, as David Jones said the other day, repetition, repetition, repetition. Just do it over and over and
That's
over.
true.
Jay Martin takes the kick.
I guess the soccer especially is to get involved at the club level. That's when it's really competitive. Gets you prepared the most.
Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be a Guntersville throw-in. Well, I thought it looked like it went off a Guntersville player. They've changed the call. Marco Barrera sends it back to Jose Corrales, trying to create something off of there. Again, it's going to be another throw-in for Albertville. Gustavo Chagoya is after the ball. Gustavo has tremendous acceleration.
He's really fast.
He's really he just and goes real fast. He has good footwork. Reminds me of a libero type.
Nobody on that one.
Nobody there in the middle. Josh Talbert spotting Mr. I think that's Craig Hendricks. Yep. Yeah, Craig's brother also played at Guntersville and now referees some for us.
He was telling me that. Said he enjoys it.
Yeah. That's 2 off of Mr. Barrow's chest.
It is.
He has a big mark on there, doesn't he?
Probably.
I noticed your mom, she tapes all these games. Do you guys actually go home and watch all these?
Oh, Dad does.
Dad
He'll
does.
analyze them.
Does he make you guys watch them?
No, sir.
No, okay.
But sometimes we'll do film. Like if it's a really rainy day,
Yeah.
we would do film in practice and talk about stuff. But
Nice little ball.
He can analyze it. Ooh, that's a good idea.
Good idea, just a little bit behind him. I guess the level of skill at the college game, they just don't make a whole lot of bad passes, do they? Like,
No, sir. Most of them are pretty much on target.
yep. Lee's ordered pizza for all of us up here, and she sent somebody to pay for it. So, Kyle McClure sends it out of bounds. John Ham sends it back in to John Perro. Nice little ball. Let's see what happens. Cy Edwards. Cy's had a great year this year.
That's what I've heard.
Good little player.
Oh, foul.
Yep. Yep. It's going to be a direct kick. Even Lee Barrow could see that. So let's see what happens.
That's for 10 yards.
Yep, they get their 10 yards. Does Cy take most of the kicks, do you know?
I have no idea. I know
Yeah.
he does occasionally.
Have you seen them this year, or is this?
No, I haven't gotten to. We've had soccer basically every day, but we got off for Good Friday.
They send it over to Barrow, who sends it into the
that's good.
keeper. Except he hit it with his right foot, and you're not going to get much angle, I don't think, hitting with your right foot like that.
No, he probably should have gone far post. But it was a
Yep,
good
should have
try.
gone far post. Easier said than done, isn't it, sometimes?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Brett Soha finds Marco Barrera. Michael Bailey. Michael has good closing speed.
He does. He's really fast.
Jesus Aragon's going to take the throw. He's trying to find Gustavo, which he does. Gustavo settles the ball. Let's see what Gustavo can do with it, and tries to chip it up, find somebody's head. The keeper's out of position. Let's see what can happen here. Oh, a clear in front. Two of them just over the top of the goal.
That was scary.
Not if you're Albertville's, no?
True. That was a good try.
Yeah, that was a good try. Right over the top of the goal. Defense got a little mixed up in there, I think, as to who was supposed to clear it, and it just kind of sat there. And a coach's worst nightmare to see a ball just sitting inside the 18.
Definitely.
Number 9, I won't even pronounce Eric's last name.
Kneisberg.
Kneisberg, thank you very much. I knew you were here for a reason.
Some help.
Couldn't get the through ball. Kyle McClure sends a high ball up into the defensive third for Guntersville. Headed it back the wrong way. Now the keeper can pick that up. There wasn't if it goes off ahead, the keeper can still pick it up. Has to be directed back by the foot. Alonzo Francisco's going to take this throw in. This field's a little narrow, which sometimes gives some problems.
I was noticing that in the girls' game.
Yeah. Jason Ebert making a run down the side. The right wing crosses about. Nice cross. Oh, Mr. Burrow was waiting for that, wasn't he? He had his head cocked.
He was ready.
He was ready.
Oh,
that was a nice little move through there.
Amazing he kept that at his foot the whole time.
Yeah. He just kind of pushed through, split through the defenders, and was able to almost get a shot on the goal there. Brett Soha's trying to find somebody. No, that was a bad pass there. Again, a little bit.
Cody's off.
Cody Duncan's off of the races. Finds Cy.
Oh.
Nice. A little too much passing there. You're not going to be able to go through that many people.
Yeah.
Not generally.
That one.
Yep. I notice all the Guntersville people have these headbands on. Is that a fashion statement?
I don't know. I was wanting to ask them, but I didn't want to offend anyone. So.
Well, John flicked it back nicely to the keeper. Nice easy ball. Keep the keeper's confidence high. Jason Ebert's trying to control it. Marco Barrera goes down. Jose Corrales fighting for position. Oh, nice move back there by Jason. Finds the person on the wing, which is where you want to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just off to the side.
That was a good try.
You notice how he got inside the defender. The defender let him have inside position. That's not what you want to be. The defender wants to be goal side, and he was able to slip inside and get that shot off. And he went back post like you told him, right?
He did. He was trying.
Trying for that back post. So Jay Martin's going to take the goal kick. It's easy to see those little hands in the back where they can see how much you can get away with, and as long as you keep them down a lot of times, you can get away with that.
A lot of times you can.
Brett Soha is looking down the wing. He's got 3 Guntersville people holding him.
Oh, good job.
Nice play by John Ham. Oh, Brett has it back, trying to find somebody. Finds Gustavo. Can Gustavo get on it? Can he? Oh, just off to the side. Wow, the keeper was a little out of position, couldn't get back, and Gustavo just couldn't quite get it.
That was a great ball over to Gustavo.
It was a good ball through there. Good goose. And Gustavo got open position, just couldn't quite put it in the back of the net. Who's the keeper for Guntersville? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
They're not already listed on there, so.
Maybe it's Zach Shiflett, I believe.
Okay. We'll call him Zach Shiflett until we know any different, huh? So. He punts the ball away. Behind John Barrow, got a little ricochet ball there.
Oh,
Kyle McClure. Yeah, that was a chance there. Mr. Handridge had been on the keeper, on the sweeper. Had a chance. It's going to be a throw in. Flicks it on. Out of bounds. Should be an Albertville ball, yep. It's amazing to me how the level of play's improved since we started. This is the 6th year, I guess, 5th year for Albertville, 6th year for Guntersville, and just the overall level of play throughout the whole, the teams it's amazing to me how it's improved. Oh, ball hit the stick, and also it's a throw-in rather than a corner kick, which can be a big deal.
Definitely a huge difference.
So Kyle McClure is going to come from his sweeper role to take this throw. Kyle can throw it pretty hard, and with We mentioned this field being narrow. That comes into play on something like this.
It really does. It almost turns a throw into a
Corner kick. We watched A-Rab play the other day, and they have a young man, Jason Gudger, who was winging it.
Oh, wow.
At,
that was really a good throw.
see the defense rush out. Josh Talbert tries to, but couldn't quite get a good foot on it. Keeper punts it long.
That was a good punt.
And that is a good punt. We'll give Zach credit for that. Kyle gets it up in the air. Keeper is out of position right now. I'm out of the box. Could have chipped it over the top. Mr. Hendry's trying to find something. Albertville recovers. McClure sends it long. Aragon is down on the field back there. One of the defenders for Albertville is down. Has rolled off the field. We'll see how long they let play go on. At offsides. We have offsides. Now they've stopped the clock. And
a
lot of pain. Looks like he might have got hit on the ankle there, so we'll see what happens. We're about 25 minutes into the match at this point, and this is 0-0. Lee, we appreciate you coming up here being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. Mark's Madness is back and bigger than ever, and we're excited to tip it off with you. With a strong starting lineup of your favorite Toyotas, it's never been easier to shop, drive, and purchase your new Toyota. Plus, with rates starting at 2.99, finding your new Toyota will be as easy as a layup. Our team is ready to get you in the game and assist you with your next purchase and help you with worry-free maintenance. Mark's Madness is on at Sand Mountain Toyota. Come see why we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like air fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
They've gotten Jesus Aragon off the field now, and looks like probably his ankle. They're trying to get everybody counted, make sure we get all the right people. They're going to put a substitute in for him, and play is restarted. So we're back again. Danielle Ball's back with us. Danielle, it's good to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad Lee got to come up here. She's an awesome player. I got to play with her 1 year. She's very sweet, kind, very good soccer player.
Again, the keeper's out of position, but Kyle McClure gets a hit on it to get it out of danger for Albertville. But yeah, she is. She is a good kid and just a heck of a soccer player. So it was good to see her up here. They send the ball long on a throw-in. Looks like it's going to be a foul against Albertville. See what the call is. The two referees are talking right here. Craig Handrich went down. Not sure what they're going to call. They haven't really pointed one way or the other. We're going to have to see what happens here. Okay, Cody Duncan looks like it's going to be a Guntersville kick. And Mr. Handrich is going to have to come out for just a second. Craig must have a little bit of blood on his lip. The Alabama high school rule has rules about blood. You can't have any blood and be on the field. So they'll get him off to the side, and they'll try to get that taken care of. So they put a substitute in for him and restart play. Mr. Duncan tries to chip it up. He's trying to find Cy Edwards. Cy saves the ball. Nice hustle. Cy has some quick speed, doesn't he?
He does. His all you can see is his little red shoes running everywhere.
Mr. Barrow tries to send it back in the middle box, find somebody. John Hamm overran the ball with his little orange shoes. And they send it back. Guntersville tries to restart from the back, which a lot of times you'll see in soccer. They'll take the ball back and restart their attack. John Ebert trying to go through the people. Gets kind of a free kick there, but defender gets a foot on it.
I've noticed that Guntersville restarts very well.
Yes, they do. And again, we stop play. We have 2 players hit heads together. Josh Talbert and Casey Cole hit heads. Looks like Chris Charles came in for Jesus Aragon. Chris is an 8th grader from Alabama Avenue.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work, headed to play, taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Okay, looks like they got Casey Cole off of there. He and Josh Talbert hit heads real hard, and Casey was bleeding. We just talked about the blood thing, and looks like Tim Duckett's working, got him squared away, trying to get that bleeding stopped. Restart play. We're almost 30 minutes into the first half of the match here. Eddie Garza has the ball. Craig Hendry, they must got his blood squared away because he's back in. But the ball went out of play. Cy Edwards tried to control with his foot, couldn't quite keep it there. Frank Francisco's going to throw it in. Flings along. Chris Charles tries to save it. It goes off Frank Francisco into Cy Edwards, and they touch it out of bounds. Danielle, what was the worst thing you ever got hurt in soccer? Any bad stuff for you, or?
Well, one time I slipped and fell and a girl kicked me. I guess that hurt. She kicked me in the in the thigh area, so that hurt pretty bad.
It's a rough game.
Definitely.
They go for the head. A lot of times we see the players go up for a header together like that. That's when that can happen. They're all going up and they're not looking at each other. And when you hit heads together, Casey Cole and Josh Talbert hit heads, and people have called Josh a hard head for a long time, and he sure proved why. So it's going to be a kick, and let's see who's it going for. It's going to be a drop ball. Cody Duncan gets the ball. Goes through to Cy Edwards. Cy had some space, but couldn't quite take advantage of it. It's headed out of bounds. It's going to be a Guntersville throw-in. So White. Oh. It's going to be White. Chris Charles has it. And they send it back to Guntersville. Little miss hit by the defender. He's trying to find Gustavo Cachoy. Nice, but the defender just got a head on. Otherwise, Gustavo had a free run at the net. Here comes Gustavo again. There goes that acceleration. There he's trying to get through. A little hard on the touch. Nice run by Gustavo Cachoy. The defender, though, played it pretty well. And Zach Shiflett, the keeper, was in position.
Seems like it's the battle of the speeds. They're both very, very quick. Very, very quick.
And that's what you want, especially up front. And, of course, that means if you have speed up front, you got to have speed on defense. So both these teams are real quick. Try to find John Barrow. Josh Talbert's there. Sends it back to Kyle McClure, who sends a long high ball. Flick on, but the Guntersville defender's right there, who sends it back the other way. Kyle McClure sends it out, clears it long. Chris Charles heads it on. Alonzo Francisco trying to find Gustavo Cachoy. Michael Bailey. Good closing speed for Michael Bailey. Chris Charles tried to keep it in play, but it went off his chest out of bounds, so it's going to be a throw-in for Guntersville. John Hamm is going to take it. Number 9, Eric, and Lee could pronounce his last name. We're just going to call him Eric. Nice little flick on to John Ebert. He gets some space, but unlucky there. The ball, as we said before, it's a narrow field, and the ball just kind of, that crown rolled out of bounds. He had some space there to cross it back in the middle. Kyle McClure is going to take the throw. Kyle has a nice long throw, flicks it up over the top. Finds Cody Duncan. Gustavo Chacoya tries to turn and go, but Michael Bailey was right there. John Hamm runs out of space. Frank Francisco is going to take the throw for Albertville. Looks like Brett Soha is ready to come back in the game. He had a little break, a little rest. Eddie Garza is trying to find some space. Gustavo Chacoya is going to... they stop the throw in so they can get the substitution in. Brett Soha comes in. Gustavo's going to take a little break here. They fight in the box for the ball. Michael Bailey sends it back out.
In soccer, taking a break can be very crucial to the second half. And
yeah, you got to be rested to get some rest in the game. So having trouble getting the ball back in play here. Eddie Garza is going to take the throw for Albertville. He finds Alonzo. Alonzo can't really do anything with it at this point. There's a big crowd of Guntersville people there. Alonzo's trying to bring it back around. Nice play by John Ebert. Shows some good speed. Jay Martin comes out and gets the ball before Cy Edwards can get there. Good defense by Frank Francisco. He wouldn't let him have an ounce of extra space there. Frank's got his hands full today with guard and Cy.
Yeah, he sure does.
Ebert sends it back. Number 3, Keith Lay finds Cody Duncan, number 20. Good play by Jose Jimenez. Tries to flick it long to Eddie Garza. Brett Soha has it. Brett's trying to find somebody. Marco didn't know where the ball was. Cy Edwards flicks it on. And Jay Martin's right at the top of the box to get it. And sends that line drive kick out of there. Jay tends to hit kind of a line drive long ball.
I noticed that he doesn't have too much of an arc or air underneath him.
He doesn't have much air in his ball, so. John Ebert tries to get it, but it goes out of bounds, so it's going to be a throw-in for Albertville. Alonzo Francisco takes the throw, sends it back to Jose Corrales. Jose, again, trying to find somebody with an open lane that you can get the ball to. Ooh, they get tangled up there. No call. Both of them kind of had a dog in that fight, so they just let it play go on. Defender misses the ball, but Michael Bailey's easily there to get it. Chris Charles pressures the ball, forces a throw in, so let's see if Albertville can keep it in down here. That ball stayed in. Everybody thought it was going to go out. It stayed in. Jose Corrales flicks it on with his head, but Guntersville's right there to get the throw. Jose Jimenez looks for some space, has the ball, and finds Jose Corrales. Over to Brett Soha. Sends it out to Chris Charles. Chris has a bounce off his foot a little too hard. Sends it back in the box, but there's nothing there for him.
That time the call was made.
Yep, they made the call that time. Guntersville quickly restarts, trying to get something quick. But Albertville has it, sends it over to right side. Chris Charles and John Hamm go for it, and it goes out of play. Well, Gustavo Chacoya had a quick break. He is back in the game. And Marco Barrera is going to leave. So Matt West is rotating his forwards in and out, trying to keep everybody somewhat fresh.
Like we said before, the game is very tight. It's still 0-0, and it's almost halftime.
We are getting close. We're probably about 3 minutes or so from half. Again, that's going to be a throw in for Albertville. Frank Francisco is going to take the throw. Let's see if he can find somebody to... Cody Duncan gets high in the air, but heads it out of bounds. Chris Charles has it. Let's see what he does. He throws it down the line, but there's no one there for Albertville. Gustavo Chacoya sends right in. Oh, nice ball. Let's see what he can do here. Oh. Good pressure by the defense. Gustavo was looking. He's looking at the referee. He was looking for a call, but it was a shoulder-to-shoulder charge. I'm not sure you're going to get that call. So it's going to be a goal kick. The fans get a little rowdy here. They've stopped the clock, and the referees are talking. I'm not quite sure what the discussion's about. We'll see what the result of this is. Are they going to call? I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It's going to be a penalty kick. That is not going to make the Guntersville crowd happy. You can probably hear the crowd at this point. It is. I'm not quite sure what's going on, so we'll have to kind of watch and see what happens here. It is going to be a penalty kick, it looks like. They're putting the ball on the spot. Gustavo is going to take the kick, it looks like. The clock has stopped during this time, so even though we're close to half. This is, you hear the crowd getting vocal over this. We'll see what happens. Gustavo Chacoya is going to take the penalty kick. We have Zach Shiflett in goal. This is one-on-one. Zach can move laterally, cannot step forward until the ball's kicked. Everyone else has to be outside of the box, so it's just Gustavo and Zach. Let's see what happens here. And he puts it in the corner of the goal. Goal for Albertville. Gustavo Chacoya on the penalty kick, and David Barrow is visibly upset on the side. He would like to know what the call is for, but anyway, it is 1-0 Albertville. We got about 2 minutes left towards the end of the half.
Guntersville is not happy about this.
They are not happy.
They've realized that this one call might even cost them the game.
Well, when you get, tell you what, when you get in the box like that, it's it's a difficult situation.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
We were talking with Matt West earlier, and there's probably been more PKs called this year than any time that I can remember, so it's become more of an issue. It's starting to get a little rough out there. Let's see what happens. And David Jones calls play. Kim Calvert, who helped me coach a U19 match, U19 girls team, is up here with tape over her mouth, so she doesn't say anything she doesn't want to say. Now there's been a yellow card issued to Josh Talbert, number 2, for foul play. So we're going to see what the call is here. David Jones, the referee, is going over to explain the call to Matt West. It's a yellow card, and we're just not exactly sure. Maybe Kim Calvert can go find out for me what the call was for and let us know. But Josh, as they say, goes in the book. He's booked for a yellow card. You're allowed 2 yellow cards. You're allowed 1. The second yellow card, you're disqualified from the match. So Josh has to, under high school rules, he has to leave the game for a short time and can come back in. They're explaining to Matt West what the call is at this point. Not quite sure what the deal is. I don't know if it was something that was off the ball, but Josh is going to have to sit out for just a second. Okay, well, we had a little break in the action here, Danielle. It got a little exciting, didn't it?
Just a little bit.
The referee suspended the match while we got a school administrator here. He was concerned that about some of the fan behavior, and it wasn't just one side or the other. I think he felt both sides were getting a little bit out of hand over some of the calls, and so they got a school administrator here to make sure things were under control. You know, sometimes some of the parents get a little out of hand, don't they?
Well, of course, it's the Guntersville-Albertville rivalry. It's been a big rivalry since before I can even think of a time, but it's so it should be administration here anyways because of Guntersville and Albertville.
Yeah, so Daryl Cooper, who's the assistant principal, came over, and I think we're going to be okay now. We're going to restart the match and get this going. We don't have a whole lot of time till halftime, but you know, sometimes some of the parents, you know, I think they're used to football games where they think they can say or do whatever they want, and you know, that's not the thing. You know, one of the things the state association, the state high school association is trying to do is try to keep fan stuff under control, and you know, we want to keep the kids safe and make sure it's a good game. So anyway, we're back under play. Guntersville has the ball. Cody Duncan brings the ball up through the middle there. Finds number 9. Our good buddy Eric down there. There's Cy Edwards. Cy's trying to find some space. You know, they're letting Cy dribble around the middle, but and that's fine. But I haven't really let him do that all day long. Tries to pass it out and doesn't find anybody. Michael Bailey flicks it back to the keeper, and you can do that as long as it's not a direct kick. You can actually flip off your foot. So that was a legal play. Josh Talbert chests the ball down, but John Ebert has it. Again, trying to find some open lanes. John Barrow tries to flick it on to Mr. Hendry. Kyle McClure makes a nice little head with the header to get out of danger. The ball is there with the referee. Cody Duncan again finds John Barrow, tries to flick it on to Cy Edwards. Cy's looking to try to create something, but they have him pretty well marked right now. Oh, they send the ball to Cody, but he can't quite get there. John Hamm can't get to the ball before it goes out of play. So it's going to be a throw-in for Albertville. Kyle McClure takes the throw. We should be fairly close to halftime. With all that stuff, my watch did not stop, so I'm not quite sure what's coming. Gustavo Catoy makes a run down the right. He finds Eddie Garza. Eddie Garza has it, tries to get over to Gustavo, but the ball's flicked out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Albertville. Chris Charles has it. Finds Gustavo. Finds Eddie Garza in the middle. Over to Alonzo Francisco. Back to Eddie Garza, but the pass is not on, and cleared out of play by the Guntersville defense. It's going to be a throw-in for Albertville. Jose Jimenez moves over the line to take it. You ever been involved in a situation like that where they had to suspend play for fans before, Danielle?
No, I haven't actually.
Because did you play basketball?
Yes,
we're at halftime. It's halftime at this game, and it is Albertville 1, Guntersville nothing. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, you know, on our core values and in our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
(1801) Gunter Avenue in Guntersville has deals galore. No matter how often you shop at Mike's, you'll always walk into a new selection of merchandise. And now it's really a whole new store located at the other end of the building with the same constantly changing inventory, offering new and interesting choices on every visit. You never know what you'll find at Mike's, from everyday to unique. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Okay, we're back for the second half of Guntersville-Albertville. We 1-0. Danielle, a good game, huh, so far?
Oh, definitely. Albertville's picked up on the pace on the offensive side, but we're a little scared of Cy over here. He's real quick on the Guntersville.
Cy is quick. And Mike Bowman, the center referee, starts the whistle, so we're into the match. Cody Duncan picks up the ball. Okay, it's going to be a throw-in for Guntersville. A throw-in for Albertville. Went off the Guntersville foot. Jose Corrales has it. Tries to find Gustavo Chicoya, but Guntersville has it packed in back there, don't they?
They sure do. They playing some aggressive defense.
Kyle McClure goes right, but he would have been offsides if he had played the ball. Brett Soha, so he just went right by and didn't even try. Zach Shiflett kind of gets off the side of his foot a little bit. Jose Corrales.
Keith Lay showing some good footwork.
Yeah. Gustavo Chicoya leaves it for Jose Corrales. Chips along, tries to find Soha. Sends it across. See if Chris Charles can make a run. They send it back out to Chris, trying to send it back to the middle of the field, but Guntersville has the ball back. John Hamm goes down the right side. A through ball. Craig Hendricks fighting for the ball. Jay Martin goes after it, goes down. But he comes up with the ball. So Martin's going to punt the ball out of danger from the top of the box. Sends it long.
Michael. That's Jay's only second save of the game so far, isn't it?
Yeah, he hasn't been tested too terribly much.
No, Albertville defense has been working real hard.
Kyle McClure, who is the sweeper for Albertville, has done a good job of making sure that nothing gets through there. So Kyle's done a good job. Kyle's a junior. Uh-oh, the defense got a little lazy. Almost cost him. Gustavo was a half step away from getting that ball. And they find Gustavo right here. Let's see what Gustavo does with it. Trying to create something. Centers in. It's into Soha. Soha, but the keeper, Shiflett's right there. Brett kind of fell down in front of the keeper. I just didn't want to run into him and get a get a silly foul. John Barrow and Josh Talbert. John is a lot taller than Josh. Here comes John down that right side. Josh trying to keep up with him. John Barrow sends it back to Cy Edwards. Cy trying to find some space. See, Cy's not going to be able to do it himself. Somebody's going to have to move or do something. I mean, Albertville let him do that all day long, just sit there and run around the box. Nice little ball there. Couldn't get any power on it, though. Handridge was right there, but couldn't get anything on it. So, Jay Martin gets another punt off.
He got a little bit more arc that time. It's not
A little
so much
more.
of a line drive.
Nice little flick by Chicoya. Alonzo Francisco has the ball, trying to get it into Gustavo. Gustavo's trying to find something, but they go ahead and clear it out wide. It's probably a smart move because they were under some pressure there. Chris Charles takes the throw. Finds Alonzo Francisco. Trying to get down there to cross it in the middle. The ball kind of like a nice save by John Ebert. Jason Ebert, I'm sorry. Ball goes out. It's going to be a throw in for John Ham's going to take it for Guntersville. John Barrow. Nice little move. Goes right around Josh Talbert. Sends it up the side, but no one there. So it's going to be a throw in for Albertville. I would have thought John could have crossed it over to try to find Cy on some more of a run there, but chose not to do that. McClure is going to take the throw. Goes off the Duncan's head. Michael Bailey clears it wide and long. McClure brings it up. It's going to take the throw in. Finds Jason Ebert's foot. Chris Charles has it. Not a very good touch there by Chris. He just got a little too hard off his foot. Would have liked to dribble it more and crossed it back in the middle, but keeper punts it out of there. Cy Edwards goes high to get the ball. Very physical match right now. Cy Edwards is trying to create something, and they find Gustavo Chicoy. Nice little flick over. Nice little flick over.
He's handling the ball. I mean, he has 4 people on top of him. They can't stop him right now.
Yep. Whistle sounds. Let's see what's... It's going to be a Guntersville kick. I think they called dangerous play. We'll see. I'm not sure. The referee doesn't have his hand up, so it's not an indirect. So some sort of foul happened in that group of folks. They find John Barrow down on the right side. John must have used his hand to bring the ball down, so it's going to be a kick for Albertville. Kyle McClure is going to take it. Kyle has a real powerful left foot and kind of mishits that a little bit, but Cody Duncan sends it on, trying to find some open space. Jose Jimenez sends it up to Alonzo Francisco, but there's a whole host of Guntersville folks right over there. Michael Bailey sends it up to John Hamm up the left side. Cody Duncan trying to find somebody they cross it to. They switch sides of the field. Craig Handridge trying to find Barrow on a through ball. Jason Ebert. Cody Duncan has it back. Makes a nice little spin move. There's a lot of dribbling going on for Guntersville right now, and it's tough to get through all those folks if you're going to dribble through.
Seems like they're trying to find that one guy to make a good shot.
Yep. I guess they're hoping that one of the defenders will make a mistake, and oh, nice punt by Martin. It goes all the way down the other side of the field. Michael Bailey. Gustavo Chicoy tries to find somebody, but Eddie Garza wasn't making a run, so we have a substitute coming in. Jesus Aragon's coming in for Chris Charles. Whoop. Have to wait for the whistle to restart play. Jose Corrales is going to take the throw. So he's got the ball. Let's see what we can find. Finds Eddie Garza, who tries to flick it on with his head. Jason Ebert made a nice little defensive play there. They find Craig Handridge. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Guntersville throw-in. Mike Bowman makes the call. Again, so far they've kept Cy Edwards pretty well contained. They not going to let him, somebody else may get some, but don't look like they're going to let Cy do that. Cody Duncan had some free space there and couldn't quite get the shot off. They get Frank Francisco for the foul. Looks like Cy Edwards is going to take it. Jay Martin comes out. They were trying to hit John Barrow's head there, and Jay Martin came off his line real well and was able to get that. Long punt, but it goes out of bounds for Jay, so it's going to be a Guntersville throw-in.
Jay's been playing very well today.
Jay's been doing real well. Cody Duncan comes in. Brett Soha trying to, a little too hard. Wanted to find Gustavo on a through ball, but just not a very good touch on that. Jose Corrales, nice high kick. Try to put it in play. Keith Lay. Jose Corrales finds Gustavo. He's trying to get it there for Soha. Brett was trying to get through a bunch of folks. Kind of fell down, but it's going to be an Albertville throw-in. Gustavo Chacoya finds Eddie Garza, who flicks it back towards the keeper. Gustavo brings it down, trying to create some space. It goes off of the Guntersville person, and it goes off. It's going to be a corner kick for Albertville. Let's see what they do with this. Trying to settle down. Gustavo's going to take it, but they want Gustavo in the box, see what he can do with it. It's going to be Jesus Aragon, I believe, that's going to take no, it's going to be Eddie Garza that takes the kick. Josh Talbert, fun. Flicked up high in the middle of the penalty area. Guntersville's trying to get it out, but Albertville's trying to keep it in. So let's see what happens. It's going to be a throw-in for Guntersville. John Hamm gets it. Tries to find Craig Handrich. Sends over to Eddie Garza. Keith Lay runs right through. So it's going to be a direct kick for Albertville. Eddie Garza tries to find Gustavo. Oh, just over the top. You can see the skill that Gustavo has, where he's able to catch the ball on his foot and then flick it at the same time. And just a little high.
Just a little.
Keith Lay has the ball. Jose Corrales forces him to get rid of it. Gustavo finds Brett Soha. Nice ball to Jose Corrales down the side. Let's see if they can cross it back. But no one there. Gustavo's at the top of the box. Gustavo puts one, but
Zach does a great job of making a great save.
He cut down that angle, didn't he? That's what you want to do, is cut the angle down. Except he kicked it out of play, so it's still Albertville's ball. Jose Corrales, who is a 9th grader at Albertville, takes this throw. Finds Gustavo. Chase Calvert was marking him well. It's going to be a throw-in again. Eddie Garza takes the throw-in for Albertville. Finds Gustavo. Chase Calvert trying to get it out of danger. Albertville so far has pretty well controlled the pace in the start of this second half. John Barrow's got the ball, trying to look for something to happen. He's got John Hamm down that left side. Kyle McClure racing to get to the ball and knocks it out of play. Nice hustle by Kyle McClure to get there.
He's got a lot of speed for him too.
He does. You got, as we talked before here, the sweeper, which is his position, has to have a lot of speed. That sweeper's that last defender, and you call them sweepers. They can clean up all the messes that tend to happen. Wow. Somebody went up over the top. It was Michael Bailey. Kind of flew over a lot of folks, so it's going to be a kick for Albertville. Jay Martin's going to take it. Everybody kind of takes these little seconds to kind of get their breath. Everybody kind of walks back and reset for some more action. Gustavo has some space. Tries to get it to Brett, but couldn't quite get enough foot on it to get it over to Soha. Cy Edwards is out of bounds, so it's going to be an Albertville throw-in. They find Jesus Aragon, who sends it long, but no one was on the heading down that line. Guntersville finds Cody Duncan, who has some space in the middle of the field. Again, finds that long ball. Again, they're trying to find Cy Edwards, but right now Frank Francisco kind of has him tied up.
He's basically taken him completely out of the game.
So far, Cy has not been a factor. It's going to be an Albertville throw-in. Trying to find Gustavo, and a nice, see if Corrales can get there in time. He can't quite get there, half step short. So it's going to be a throw-in for Guntersville. Keith Lay takes it, trying to find Jason Ebert. Oh, nice long ball across the field. That was a nice place to Aragon.
And Zach makes another save.
Makes another save. That one was right at him. That one, you didn't have to do much for that, just stand there. But the concept was nice there. They crossed the field with a nice ball, and Jesus Aragon was right there. Couldn't quite get enough mustard on it. Called a handball against Alonzo Francisco. Tom McClure's there to try to defend this. Two Guntersville people go down against each other. Should be an Albertville throw. It looked like it went off the Guntersville person. They're going to call a drop ball here. David Jones is going to do the drop ball. Jay Martin comes out quick. Jay's not the tallest guy, but he sure is quick, and that helps him in those situations where he has to come out off his line. Alonzo Francisco gets Eddie Garza, trying to get into Soha, but Soha was double teamed there. John Barrow. Let's go. It's going to be John Barrow was fouled on the play, so it's going to be a direct kick. John Barrow sets up to take it, sends it into Martin. Ooh, he had some people rushing onto that. That could have been danger, but Jay was right there, and he got the ball first. Another long punt. Find Brett Soha. Michael Bailey was right there to send it up the field. Jason Ebert has a full head of steam going. Let's see what he can do. No, nice shot by Jason Ebert. It was up over the top of the goal. No one really stepped to him, and that was the defense did not pick him up very well. He had a full head of steam and was able to get a good hard shot. Jay Martin sets up to take the goal kick. Cranksit tries to find somebody. Jason again. Jason has a whole bunch of energy. I tell you what, he is. He's been more of their offense than Cy has. Now here comes this is Cy's best chance of the day so far. Looks like it's a goal kick. The ball went across the line. So it's going to be a goal kick. That was probably Cy's best opportunity, though. He had the ball down in that area and just one-on-one, he and Francisco, and Frank was able to use the sideline to his advantage. Cy Edwards with the ball. Try to find John Hamm. They send it up. Cy Edwards has it again. It's alone in the box. This is a dangerous situation. Jay Martin. What a save by Jay Martin. Oh, my goodness gracious.
He's short, but he can jump a little bit.
He can jump. Jay Hendricks had him one-on-one right in front of it was just he and the keeper. And he flicked it up and put it in a great place. The shot was a great shot. It was right at the top. Tried to get up over Martin's head, and Jay got up high, flicked it up, and kept it from going in the back of the net.
And Jay being a senior this year, he's had the experience down there.
Yeah. Although Jay's played a lot, but he hasn't really played that much as keeper. They had to find a keeper, and Jay just has come in the last couple of games to do that. But certainly his soccer experience has helped him a great deal.
He's a friend of mine. I know he's a very athletic young man. He's got a lot of potential going for him. He is a good athlete. He is a linebacker on the Albertville football team this year, and that linebacker mentality comes into play sometimes as a keeper. Gustavo Jacoa tries to hit Brett Soho, but the pass was a little bit behind him. Jose Jimenez spotting for the ball with Craig Hendricks. Craig Hendricks takes down Jose Corrales. So the fans didn't really like that call. call, don't
They didn't like that, but it looked to me like he took him down, but kind of hard to say. So, Jose Jimenez. Craig Hendricks tries to hustle to get the ball. Nice ball, but Jay Martin's right there. John Barrow was making a run down the middle, but Jay got there in plenty of time to get that one. This has been Guntersville's best offensive threat of the day. They've put together several chances in the last couple minutes here.
Albertville's defense has been really stepping up to these opportunities.
They played pretty well. As we said in the girls' game, you can't keep giving up chances like that. At some point, something bad's going to happen to you. Cy Edwards tries to crank one from about 25. So Brett Soha has the ball, trying to find, but there was nobody there. Oh. Cleared that one long out of play. Not sure why he hit that one. He had plenty of time. No one was on him. It should have probably taken a little more time and try to keep possession. Eddie Garza sends it over to Jose Corrales. Eddie Garza again sends it to Corrales, trying to find Gustavo Chagoya. And it's out of play. See, the throw-in's going to be
Albertville, isn't it?
Albertville's taking it. They didn't really signal much, but they weren't able to do anything with it. Shiflett's got the ball. He's going to bring it up to the top and punt it out of danger. We're about 19 minutes into the second half, where it's Albertville 1, Guntersville nothing. Handrich sends a through ball. Again, Jay Martin comes off his line quick. We're almost halfway through the second half. I think Jay may be getting a little tired. That one was line drive but didn't have any power to it. So, nice move by Jesus Aragon. Tries to send it up. Yeah, he was off. Unfortunately, Gustavo Chacoya was offsides by probably about 3 or 4 yards. So.
Sometimes you get excited, you start sprinting.
Yep. He was. Well, the defenders, I think, stepped up on him and kind of did that little offsides trap, and Gustavo was there. You have to have, besides the goalkeeper, one other defender between you and the goal when the ball is. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. When it's played. Offsides is one of the toughest calls to make sometimes in the game of soccer. It's getting a little physical. That's Craig Hendrich trying to find Barrow. Nice play by Josh Talbert to get that out of danger. Barrow's back in. Cy Edwards kind of offside, hoping somebody would flick something over his way, but that didn't happen. Jacoya's got it. Flicks it on to Soha. Oh, nice play. Here comes Corrales down the side. Let's see what he does. Oh, nice play by the defender. Who was this? I think that was Michael Bailey. That was a nice play by Bailey. Is that 23?
Yes, that's Michael. That was an awesome play.
He hustled back well to get in that play. Corner kick for Albertville. Corrales had a shot right there. He and the keeper, and Bailey got over there, had the ball put out of play. Soha's going to get a little bit of a break. Garza sends along. Gustavo goes high. You get the ball to play. Bailey using his speed to get it up. Get a good foot on it. Gets it to Cy Edwards. Kyle McClure kind of almost knees it out of there to try to get out of danger. Eddie Garza sends it on. So it's going to be a kick from him. Ham takes it. Finds Ebert. I think they're going to call a handball here. I'm not sure what the call is. This is a dangerous situation. It's at the top of the box. So, okay, they're going to set this thing up. Jay better get ready. You can take the kick at any time, unless they've asked for 10 yards. Then you got to move them back. So I'm going to have to wait for the whistle. Looks like, is that Barrow over the ball? Is it 24? No, Barrow's over there. Must be Handrich that's He's going to take this kick, it looks like. Oh, he just...
It's too high.
Too high. Tell you what, it's tough with that wall. Somehow you have to either find a way to get it around the wall or have a ball that dips over the top. But you can't kick it at the wall and expect it to go into the back of the goal. That's kind of a tough deal, especially so close to the goal like that. Ham comes out of the game, get a little break. He's been going up and down the field a bunch at his midfield role. So I think Britt Burns came in his place, number 5. Jay Martin takes the goal kick. Flicks it up. Alonzo, Francisco has it, trying to find some space. Kicked out of bounds by Guntersville. It's going to be an Albertville throw-in. Try to find Eddie Garza. Cody Duncan gets in the way. Corrales is trying to... number 3 got away with a major push there, but... So it's going to be an Albertville throw-in now. Hendrick sends it long. McClure's having a little bit of trouble with the ball. It's John Barrow fighting for it. Need to get it out of there and get back in your sweeper's position. Keith Lay is going to take the throw. Probably took that one a little too fast. His folks weren't really set there. Britt Burns has the ball, fighting Jesus Aragon. Aragon's trying to find Gustavo Chacoya, and he was offsides. That was a tight call, but I think it was the correct one. It was maybe half step. Mike was right on that. It was kind of hard to... It's when the ball's kicked, though, okay? It's not when the ball gets to him. It's when the pass is made. So it was certainly... Mike was very definitive in his call, and looked like he was on it there. He had the best angle. Craig Henry makes a nice turn on Jose Jimenez, trying to find some space, and he does have some space. Uh-oh, he's dribbling
through everybody.
Dribbling through everybody. That's a dangerous situation, yeah. That went off of Kyle McClure's back, and it kind of had a weird spin and arc to it, and so Jay did the right thing by punching it out of danger. But it will give up a corner kick here for Edwards. Takes it, trying to find somebody's foot and or head. It's going to be a goal kick. I thought they tried to find John Barrow's head. He's kind of tall, but they didn't do that. So have a substitution. Gustavo Chacoy is coming out for a break. Brett Soha returns. We're about 25 minutes into this match. It is 1-0. Albertville over Guntersville at this point. Jay Martin taking the kick. Sends a nice long one. Marco Barrera trying to fight through a whole bunch of defenders. So I kind of lost Frank for a while there, but Frank caught back up and able to send it in. John Barrow trying to make something happen. Jose Corrales trying to defend him, and it goes out of play. So it's going to be an Albertville throw. Good defense there. Albertville forced him to the line and made the touchline be an added defender. Sends it long to Corrales. Soha's trying to just miss a little flick on. It was out of play, but it should be an Albertville throw still. They're switching referees. David Jones is going to take the center. The ball goes through to Soha. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is, fortunately, everybody's out of here. We'll see what happens here. The referees are going to sort through all this.
Who are the two people fighting?
It was Marco Barrera, and I can't get the number of the Guntersville.
I can't see it either, honestly.
We'll see. There should be one each way. At least we'll see if it's yellow or red. That is going to be the major thing here.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. Mark's Madness is back and bigger than ever, and we're excited to tip it off with you. With a strong starting lineup of your favorite Toyotas, it's never been easier to shop, drive, and purchase your new Toyota. Plus, with rates starting at 2.99, finding your new Toyota will be as easy as a layup. Our team is ready to get you in the game and assist you with your next purchase and help you with worry-free maintenance. Mark's Madness is on at Sand Mountain Toyota. Come see why we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like air fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
A little altercation there. We're not quite sure what happened. But number 9, Marco Barrera, got the yellow card. Looked like he and Michael Bailey had gotten tangled up. It looked like Michael had pulled him down, but as in many times the case, usually the second person gets caught. Isn't that right, Danielle?
That is right. I can't believe both of them did not end up getting one because they were on the ground rolling.
Yeah, I would have thought that both of them got. But anyway, we had a little delay in the action there while they got all that sorted out. The coach for Guntersville, David Barrow, also, I believe, got a yellow card for some fan interaction. One of the things that the state has said is that the coach is responsible for your fans, and so David got a yellow card for some fan action. Anyway, hopefully things will settle down. We'll get back to be playing some soccer. We've got about 10 minutes left in the second half. We're about 30 minutes in. John Barrow has the ball, tries to put a through ball to Mr. Hendrich. Kyle McClure gets there and is able to send it up to Gustavo Chacoya. Oh, he tried to flick it on to Jose Corrales and couldn't quite get it. Defended well by Guntersville.
Good throw by
Kyle throws it real long. Here comes Brett trying to get there. Swings out of the way before he hits the keeper. You're not allowed to hit the keeper. So
this game is getting extremely aggressive.
It's getting aggressive. So it's going to be a Guntersville throw. 21, Craig Hendricks is going to take the throw. Finds Cody Duncan. Finds Hendricks. Sends it over to Cy. Chacoya finds Brett Soha. Finds Corrales coming down that left wing. Finds Chacoya. Sends it back. Nice ball back to Corrales. But Bailey gets there in time.
Good defense.
So, yep, it's going to be it's a foul against Jose Corrales. It's going to be a kick for Guntersville. Chase Calvert, number 15, sets to take the kick and puts it out of play. I know that's not what David Barrow wanted. Eddie Garza sends it back to Corrales, who tries to flick it into the box but gets a little too much towards the keeper. Shiflett has it. It's going to bring it out and get a punt out of here. Finds Cody Duncan. Nice little flick on there. McClure, though, steps in well and is able to send it back the other way. Should be an Albertville throw, and it is. Jesus Aragon finds Gustavo Chacoya. I'm not sure what the deal was.
Maybe the whistle wasn't blown.
Okay. Gustavo has the ball. Trying to look at something here. Trying to find some space. Nice little turn. Gets to Aragon. It's going to be a throw in for Albertville. Jesus Aragon gets it to Chacoya. Gustavo sends it back, but it goes out of play. So Gunners will get the throw. Eddie Garza sends it back in. Oop. Went by everybody that time. Chacoya tries again to push it, so it's going to be a Guntersville throw. However, we'll like to keep a pin down here, I'm sure. They get it to Bailey. And they find Soha, who tried to find Chacoya. Jose Corrales has the ball. Finds Chacoya. Tries to send it back to Corrales, but just a little off on the pass. Craig Hendrick, again, trying to find somebody. McClure steps up, makes a nice play on the ball. Corrales sends it back the other way. It's going to be a Guntersville throw-in. Keith Lay's going to take it. Calvert sends it up, tries to get it to Jason Ebert. Again, sends a long ball into, tries to get it to Barrow. But again, Jay Martin comes off his line very quickly.
I hope Albertville doesn't begin getting tired. They have to step it up here at the end.
They have, and they've had some tough games. They played 3 games already this week. They played Southside, Fort Payne, and Arab, and won 2 of those 3. So
aren't some of those area games?
2 of those, all three of them were area games.
All 3 of them. Okay.
Yeah, they won. They lost to Fort Payne, but they played fairly well in the other 2. Keith Lay sends it in the box. It goes out of. It's going to be an Albertville throw, I believe. We got about 6-7 minutes left in the match. Albertville still leads 1-0. Certainly been a very physical match, highly contested. Kyle McClure is going to take the throw. Tries to get a header for Chacoya, but can't quite make it. Send a high ball into Cy Edwards, into Barrow, who chips one and tries to get it, but it's not between the pipes, as they say. It's off to the side, and so Jay Martin's going to get another chance to kick it here. Jay's kicking with the wind this half. The wind's kind of picked up a little bit, and that's certainly helped him. He gets off a nice kick. A little bit of a push in the back, but no call. Chacoya tries to, nice move.
Nice.
He's trying to find Jesus Aragon. Jesus is fighting with John Hamm for position. He gets it. Sends it in. He's down. Yeah. Well, I'm not quite sure. I think he has a cramp, it looks like. They're holding his foot up like a cramp. They call Barrow out there to attend to him. They're working on his leg. But he's coming off on his own power, so it looks like he's going to be all right. The restart is going to be an Albertville throw-in. Looks like Mr. Aragon's going to take it, and we're back in play. Send it back, trying to find. Oh.
It's off of Albertville.
It's going to be a Guntersville throw. And there again, they were trying to. That ball was kind of took a right turn, didn't it?
Sure did. I wonder if the wind had a factor to that.
Either that or just got off the side of somebody's foot and hit the ground. Had enough spin on it, they just kicked it wide. McClure sends it long. Keith Lay gets it up in the air. Send it wide to Aragon down the right side. Aragon chips it back in the middle. Eddie Garza has the ball. Takes a long kick, but it's off to the side.
And a good shot.
Good shot. Eddie Garza has a strong leg, and he can put it in from there, but just a little off to the side. I don't think he wasn't settled quite as much as he'd like. Shiplett takes the goal kick. Sends it up to Bailey. Bailey sends it long, finds Jason Ebert. Tell you what, Jason's played real well. Here's the ball that Martin should be able to get, and he gets momentum. Almost carried him across that line, but the keeper can't cross the line with that ball in his hand. So he was able to control it. Again, the ball goes long but goes out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw in for Guntersville. Alonzo Francisco put in there. Now Chase Calvert, number 15, has it for Guntersville. So Gustavo Chacoya has it. He's trying to create a little bit of space. Sends it to, oh my goodness, another one off the post. Another one off the post. The keeper was out of position. How in the world that didn't go in?
Albertville had a complete opportunity right there. But I have to congratulate Guntersville on there.
They didn't give up. The defenders kind of picked the keeper up. Keeper was out of position. And, yep, it's going to be it's a white throw. It's off of, let's go. It was off. It's a correct call. It was off of Bailey. Oh, nice through ball. Let's see what Aragon. Oh.
And Zach picks it up.
Zach picks it up. Couldn't quite. Need to get back a little bit more. Soha was right there. Just couldn't quite. Cy Edwards trying to find some space. They brought Bailey up. Bailey was back before. Now they brought him up. He obviously has a strong leg. And they're trying to create something. That 13, that's Ebert there. That nice ball. They dangerous. Oh my goodness, that was definitely the best chance for Guntersville. That was a beautiful cross by Jason Ebert, trying to find Cy Edwards crashing in from that left side, and it was just a half step late, or otherwise would have had the equalizer.
Guntersville's had their opportunities.
They've had a couple. They sure have, Danielle. Albertville has the ball. Aragon has it. Trying to find Gustavo Chacoya. Oh, just couldn't quite control it enough. He had his man. He just couldn't quite bring it down. Schiffler sends the ball up. They find Chacoya again. Let's see what he can do. Looking for Soha, breaking through on that side. Nice play by the defense. Cody Duncan was there and had position. Good play by Cody Duncan. So Alonzo Francisco sends it into Chacoya. That was a handball that he just got away with. Let's see what happens here. Gustavo got away with a little handball. We could see that one, couldn't we, huh?
This is hard. He just needed a little help, you know.
Little help. Whoa. What's the call here? It's going to be a throw-in for Guntersville. We're getting close to the end of this match. And again, it's going to be a Guntersville throw. Keith Lay's going to take it in. Sends it in to Chase Calvert. Chase sends the middle field, but there's nobody there. Garza's trying to race down and get it. Send it across to Chacoya again. Soriano has it. Here comes Keith Lay. Somebody has to step and get him. McClure's on the ball. Let's see what happens. Martin's right there. And he gets there before anybody else. Jay Martin's played outstanding today, coming off his line and getting those balls. Well, that wind is really carrying that ball a long ways, isn't it? Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. Chacoya's trying. He's got three people. He's trying to dance around there. So it should be an Albertville direct kick at this point. Looks like they pretty well mugged Chacoya. Eddie Garza's going to take the kick. Let's see what Albertville tries to do. Generally, they'll pull everybody to one side and try to chip it up over the wall. And Garza chips it up in the back and up over everything.
That we've been talking about all day, the wall's hard to get around.
The wall's hard to get around. Of course, on those longer ones, sometimes you can get it up there and have it come in the back. But with that wind, I think it just carried it a little bit farther than he thought. Oh, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Let's see if they make him pay.
Oh, awesome footwork.
And it's a goal! Chacoya. Gustavo Chacoya gets it in, looks to be about the 39th minute of the match. And that pretty well seals it, I think. I mean, it's going to be hard to come back from a 2-goal deficit. And that was created. The keeper played the ball out there, and I don't know why he played it short like that. Put it right to Gustavo, who went around the last defender, and it was just one-on-one. So, anyway, that was a nice piece of footwork by Gustavo Chacoya, and that pretty well, that makes it 2-0 Albertville at this point. A nice bit of footwork there.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Let's see what happens.
Don't you know the keeper's reaping that one?
Yes, that was definitely a mistake on the keeper's part there, on that clearance. John Barrow has it. Plays it back. It's not a lot of time left in this match, and so obviously Albertville will be real happy to just kind of let the ball go out of bounds and let Guntersville just see what they can do. Here comes Michael Bailey.
Today's match has been a very aggressive match. It's
yeah, these two teams, they both play aggressive. And there it is. That's the final whistle. Final score of this match is Albertville 2, Guntersville nothing. And I know that Albertville's very happy. I know Guntersville's disappointed, but it was certainly a competitive match, and we congratulate both sides on a well-played game. So anyway, 2-0 Albertville, and we appreciate you being here, Danielle.
Thank you, John.
Good luck in school.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
in motion toward the wide side. Here's his brother, Matt, and he is going to be smothered back at the 35-yard line. Here's the snap. Shelton's going to throw it. He's got Reed in space. Reed down the sideline. He crosses the 30. He crosses the 20. Crosses the 10. Still on his feet to the 9 and tripped up there.
Reed was out there. Nobody's covered him. They thought they were running up the middle. Good play calling by Isom.
Coach Isom, this is a team, they won't give up. These are a scrappy, fighting bunch. They have always had that reputation. Coming this way. Toss sweep. Here comes Taylor Guess. Stretching it out, just running around out there. He'll be dropped for about a 3-yard loss back to the 22-yard line. And Jacob Meredith.
Guntersville on a 3rd and 3. Back to Sheldon. He gives it off to Reed. Halfback pass, throwing it. He's got his man. Going to be a touchdown. Play calling.
Well, I didn't see the penalty unless he called the back going in motion before they were set for a count. And I can understand maybe why the coach was a little upset. But.
Hey, why does it take so long? Wingman on the right side. Here's the give to Jim Reed. Jim Reed's got it to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Oh, man. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. No penalties. Look back downfield. Shotgun. Here it is. Give to Wiggs. Wiggs finds some daylight. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. He's going to go. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Wow. Just cut back into the middle after he went off right guard there. Plenty of daylight. Then he outran the defender. Boy, he turned it on there. Jitterbugged it. What did I say?
76 is what you said.
I'm pretty close. Here's the snap to him. He rolls to the right. Looking. Time. Here comes the rush. He's got him wrapped up. He goes to the turf. Big sack for Caleb. Caleb Haynes is having quite a night. Here's the quarterback, Brendan Shelton, rolling to the right for the Guntersville Wildcats. Looking and throwing it long. He's down there. Edwards at the 23 to the 10. Touchdown. 4th down and 2 yards to go for the Ardmore Tigers, and he's going to be caught shy of a first down. Andy Webb again there.
Dr. Stabler, that's right. We certainly do appreciate it.
Here's the double handoff, the halfback pass. It's coming. He's throwing it. It's long. It's intercepted at the 41-yard line, and it's intercepted with Swords at the 41. Wing right, left wide out. Here's a hit at the line of scrimmage by Jacob Meredith, the center, and he gives it off, faked it, he kept it, he's got some daylight, he makes a pitch. Here's Jim Reed to the 25, to the 20, down the sideline, he's gonna go! Jim Reed scores!
Well, I'll have to agree with Coach Yancey. This is pretty good football team.
It hits at 40, taken at the 35-yard line. Here he is dancing around, but good play downfield by the Guntersville man on the coverage team, and that's Matt Wood. All right, the I formation, Jager Livingston. Pitches it out here on the ground. Pick it up, cover the ball. Oh, my goodness. Guntersville had an opportunity, but finally retrieved by the fullback.
I believe we got it. Yes.
Okay, we ended up with it on number 50.
Josh Curley.
Left to right for the Wildcats. Looking, going to throw for the end zone. It is in there. Caught, touchdown. That's Dolly. Triples over on the right side. And here's the give to Durant Wiggs, dancing around, dancing back to the line of scrimmage. A little more. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Oh, that was a good dance.
47 yards.
52 yards. 7:20 remaining in the ball game. Scottsboro 48, Guntersville 28. Here's the pitch back to the tailback, get in the backfield, and the tally is going to be hit for the Guntersville defenders. To him. Here it is. Oh, flea flicker like thing. Here it is, a long pass. Got his man down there. He's got it. Down at the 25-yard line. Brandon Shelton throws it to Wade Edwards. 36-yard field goal. Lance Hendricks trying to kick it through there. Lions play. Snap. The ball plays down. The kick is long and on the way. And it's good. Quarterback. Second plan to go to the 25-yard line. And back. They hand off to Robinson. the 5. He's in there for the touchdown.
For a first down, going on past the 40-yard line, goes out to the 20. Down there for a touchdown. Bring it down. Big guy. They push it all the way back to about the 20-yard line. Reed grabbed the ball from him. Back at about the 15-yard line or so. And back to the touchdown. So Drop the back. Catches.